Very good evening, friends. I'm Dr. Arun Singh from Pink City, Jaipur, India, your Astro-technical coach and guide. Welcome to a new episode of Astro-Tech Global Trading, a dedicated YouTube channel for astrological plus technical analysis of global stocks, indices, commodity, forex, and crypto. Today, we had chosen a very interesting topic, tech war between Donald Trump and Apple. The $22 billion tariff hit to Apple. Donald Trump clearly stated many times in last fortnight a instruction given to Tim Cook that please don't make Apple iPhones in India if you want to export them to USA. Or if you don't want to make Apple iPhone in USA, get ready for at least 25% tariff that should be paid by Apple to USA. What will be the impact of these tariff war, especially to Apple in short term, medium term, and long term? And how come Apple Incorporation, the most one of the most blue chip stock in US market, is going to react? Let's dive deep into history, strategies for future, and astrological chart of Apple company along with technical analysis of the current Apple chart. Let's start. And please like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel so we will get some incentive to do thorough research and create these type of high value stuffs for you people. Thank you very much. History of Apple. Apple is a company which is started from a garage to a global tech giant. It founded on April 1st, 1976 by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne. Ronald Wayne left this company in very early by selling his 10% stake in just $800. Apple began with the hand-built Apple One. In less than 50 years, it became world largest smartphone manufacturer and a status symbol across globe. This is the evolution of the classic Apple monogram, and this is the history timeline which started in 76, 82, Macintosh 84, iMac in 98, iPod in 2001, iPhone in 2007, and at this time, uh, iPad 2010, and in 2011, Steve Jobs resigned due to health problem, and in 2026, Apple will celebrate year, 50th anniversary. Meanwhile, a major event is Steve Jobs left this company in 1985 and he returns as a CEO in 1997. And 2010, Apple share reached all-time high, and in 2018, Apple value reached $1 trillion. These are the major milestones. Early years 1976 to 84. 76 companies founded, 77 Apple II launch, Apple III 80, and Macintosh in 84. 85 Steve Jobs left the Apple company after internal power struggle. So if this this thing is can happen to Steve Jobs for so long years, from 85 he left this company, 89 Macintosh portable launch, 90, and Steve Jobs returned in 1997. Okay, 98 iMac and 2001 retail expansion, iPod, 2003 iTunes, 2007 iPhone and Apple TV, and 2008 Apple Store. So, so what is the important thing in this history? After a certain time, the Apple company innovate itself to a newer product, new timeline, or new something new is coming in from research, and they created a huge timeline of an innovative product like 2010 iPad, 2010 iPhone 4, then AirPod in 2016, 2015 is the Apple Watch. So leadership transition in 2011 is the Tim Cook. Tim Cook become CEO after the Steve Jobs resigned due to health issue. 1 trillion milestone is reached in 2018. It means this CEO is also working very well for this company. 2023 Vision Pro launch. Apple first mixed reality headset unveiled. This is the Vision Pro. And at a price of $3,500 is the price for the Vision Pro. So Apple is a constantly evolving company, and it is going to approach a 50th anniversary in 2026, and it is continue to define innovation in technology. Why why this company is doing such type of activity? Let's dive to the birth chart of Apple company. Apple is formed on the April 1, 1976. It is at 10 a.m. time is kept because of the incorporation should be happen in the morning hours, and Cupertino in California. This is a Gemini ascendant with Mars in ascendant Lagna. This means the company is non-stop growing because of the energy of Mars, number one. Second important aspect is the Lagna Lord Mercury. Lagna Lord Mercury is with Sun in 10th house, and Sun is having Digbal. Digbal means it is a high power due to placement in the 10th house, and with Sun, Mercury is making Buddhaditya Rajyog. Buddhaditya Rajyog, in which the Lagnesh and the most powerful planet and the Lord of Parakram in this Kundli, third house Lord, they are forming a very good Rajyog in the place of work in the house of work. So this means this is a very good for the business. It is very good. Mercury is very good for the computing. So it is an innovative high-tech company due to this combination. With this work, what is going to happen to the result of this one? In the 11th house, 11th house is the house of making money, cash flow. We will see the cash flow from 11th house. In the 11th house, the Jupiter is there. Jupiter along with Moon and Ketu. So Jupiter with Moon is forming a very good, highly auspicious Gaj Kesari Raj Yoga in 11th house. And this Raj Yoga is giving immense wealth to Apple company. Third, the Ketu gives the multiplier. Ketu is a money multiplier. And in any house, the Ketu will multiply the property of this, that is a house in which the Ketu sits. And it also make that house indifferent. So Ketu will making that house is as very innovative. Dharma Dhwaj Kirti. Dharma means Jupiter, Dhwaj means Ketu, and Moon is the representation of the common people. So Dharam Dhwaj Kirti means it is a flag bearer of a high-tech revolution. The these combination of these three planets in the 11th house of birth chart of the Apple company is giving a very, very powerful Dharam Dhwaj Kirti yoga, and this will give immense wealth and immense prosperity and fame and name, and become a numero uno of high-tech luxury segment. Another interesting position is the position of the Rahu. Rahu is a north node and it is position itself in a fifth house. Rahu in Rahu in Kendra or Trikon. Kendra means these 1, 4, 7 and 10 house, and Trikons are the fifth and ninth house. Alone Rahu in these two positions give auspicious results. So means this is a very, very good Rahu. So this what this Rahu is giving to this company is give the highly intelligent work. Rahu is a honor of computer, internet, and innovation as well as virtual world. And immense luxury is given by Rahu, and Rahu is aspecting the house of income too. Another important aspect is the this Trikon Lord is sitting in the next Trikon. This itself is a Raj Yoga, and Venus in Bhagya Karaka gives the luxury touch to the Apple product, because Venus and Rahu, both combination of Venus and Rahu, both are representing luxury. So so basically this birth chart is a very good birth chart. There is another interesting reason is the Rahu is placed with the Uranus in fifth house, and Uranus also denotes the innovations and the technology. So these both planets sitting in the fifth house of this company is give the immense research and immense growth in this planet. Another important one aspect is Saturn, who is sitting in second house of luxury. So what Saturn is giving this company? Saturn is creating some trouble in the home placement of the fourth house, as well as it gives some occult gain from the eighth house, because the eighth house is the owned by Saturn itself, and Saturn is the Bhagya Karaka of this Kundali. Bhagya Karaka is sitting in a house of store income, gives this company a huge bank balance, which we all know due to this being a cash rich company. Next, when we go through the big dashas of this company, the more important one is the Venus Mahadasha. After completion of the Ketu from 1977, Venus Mahadasha is started and it runs to the 1997. 1997 is the year of the return of Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs left this company in 1985. So, in the Venus Antardasha in 1985, Steve Jobs left this company in 19. I think Steve Jobs left in 1985. 1985 to, and here in 1985, Rahu Dasha in Venus Mahadasha, Antardasha of Rahu from 94/11/1984 to 87, and this combination of the Venus along with Rahu had given the Steve Jobs exit due to difficult phase because the Venus rules the fifth house and the 12th house of loss. So Venus is giving the these type of results, and this is the root cause for the Steve Jobs exit. And after completion of this Venus Mahadasha, Steve Jobs returns in Rahu Mahadasha. Next one is the Sun Mahadasha. Return of Steve Jobs is there, and it improve immensely the working system of that company. So Sun Mahadasha is good, Moon Mahadasha is also good because it is a 2003 to 2013, and this Moon Mahadasha, Steve Jobs gives the reign of this company to Tim Cook. After completion of Moon Mahadasha in 2013, the Mars Mahadasha from 2013 to 2020, Mars is the ruling rod of income. So in the Mars Mahadasha, company grow exponentially and touch the $1 trillion mark because Mars is the income lord and it is sitting in the Lagna itself. So this gives the immense wealth to this company. After Mars, the Mahadasha of Rahu is started in 2020, and this is going to complete in 2038. So if we see the chart of the company from 2020, so we find out that this company is doing extremely well in the since 2020, and the company has is found some difficulty in last 6 months because the share price is in a declining mode and in a corrective wave in over the last 6 months. So if we check the dasha, and that dasha will be of from 10/10/2025, and this is not came yet. Mm, Rahu Mahadashas, uh, Saturn Antardasha, s- 11/10/2025. 2025. Rahul Mahadasha. Okay, let's see. Just check out with this. Currently, uh, currently we are passing through Rahu and Jupiter Mahadasha. It from 12/12/2023 to 8/7/2025 till July, and from July onwards, the Saturn is Dasha will be come in the this. So, from 27 to 25 to 8/7/2025. So approximately 1 month and 7 days is left in this last Rahu Jupiter Dasha, and this I think this is the last 1 month for any trouble in this company. This is the period, and we will go to main Dasha. Rahu, Jupiter is going to this, and this Saturn, Rahu and Saturn will start from the 8/7/2025. So, how the Rahu Dasha with Saturn is going to play in this case? So, Rahu is sitting in fifth house, and which is an auspicious house, Lord of a Trikon, and in the Saturn, Saturn is the Lord of luck as well as Lord of sudden gain. So the eighth and ninth Lord is already sitting in the house of restore income. So this dasha period is going to be very auspicious for this company in near future. So this period from is auspicious period. Next, key transits. In the June itself, Saturn become retrograde in Pisces due to according to the in Vedic astrology system, and Rahu North Node is transiting in Aquarius, and Mars is in the Leo with Mars is in Leo. It is symbolic of the Trump aggressive stance challenging Apple dominance, and Ketu is already placed in that house. So we with this Janam Kundli, we understand that the next coming period from the July onwards is a very good period for Apple company, number one, and this period is auspicious, and this will give Rahu and Saturn will give a immense wealth to this company. What is the Apple's future in the AI driven tech revolution? If we go for a AI driven tech revolution, we'll see Apple Intelligence. It is comprehensive AI system or integrating all Apple devices, privacy focus approach, and the custom silicon advantage. Next generation iPhone innovation, AI enhanced photography, extended battery life, and advanced display technology. And Apple is soon going to launch foldable devices also, and taking cue from the Samsung. Wearable technology, Apple Watch Ultra, advanced health monitoring with the AI diagnostic, new sensor for the blood glucose and hydration status. Apple Vision Pro 2, next generation computing with the enhanced field of view, lighter design with improved battery life. iPod Pro Max, over-ear headphone with the septal audio advancement and adaptive noise cancellation with health monitoring feature. Apple automotive ambitions. This is the most important project of the Apple in the near future. From a high-tech communication and computer company to become a motor car manufacturer, electronic and high-end AI-driven car company. This is the transition. And as I already told you people, this is this is going to happen because of the Rahu and Uranus is sitting in the fifth house, and company Lagan Lord is Mercury, which is governing the internet and computers and communications, is sitting with the Sun in the 10th house. Custom automotive chips and the strategic partnership with the companies and uh, Apple Car OS operating system for Apple AI in the core of integration. These things are the lying in the near future. Home and entertainment ecosystem, HomePod extension, Apple TV Pro, Home Assistant Robo, and HomeKit enhancement. These are the another few things. Financial strategies overall. Sustainable growth and the revenue diversification and strategic investment. As we already know, there are strategic investor who are already there in the Apple is the Vanguard, BlackRock, uh, and Berkshire Hathaway, Fidelity, Geode, and Morgan Stanley, and many more. And Apple is already invested in Dialog, Annobit, Intel, Bidit, Hobbywave, and these are the things with the many other Apple other accessory products and all product line. Service revenue growth, we are seeing a constant service revenue growth increase. Projected service revenue growth is the 100 uh, crore dollar, $1 trillion plus in the next few years. Research and development allocation is very high in the this company because of the astrologically Rahu and Uranus is sitting in the house of intelligence of this company. So 30 billion annual research R&D budget, 40% AI development, 25% hardware innovation, and 35% software and service. Supply chain restraint. Company is already diversified itself from the China to India and Vietnam and other region. Vertical integration is already there, and they maintain a very strategic supply system across globe. Sustainable practice, competitive positioning of the AI integration and ecosystem advantage with the premium experience. Apple is a high-end phone, and it's give a pride to the Apple owners. So these luxurious model and luxurious products is the niche of a classic niche of the Rahu as well as Venus, and they are playing it very beautifully in the Apple company's role. A strategic outlook next is a short-term POCA, Apple launch intelligence across the product line. Mid-term expansion is the growth revenue 30% of the total, and long-term vision is the next computing platform beyond the mobile to the automobile and the others. Astro-analysis, cosmic output is Sagittarius Sun, visionary for the global ambition. Mars in a Leo, pride of innovation, and vulnerable to ego conflict. And Saturn retrograde will give some hiccups in in the current era. Trump and Apple both are fighting each other for the sake of the global tech war and Make in America program. The core conflict. Trump is leveraging national security and economic patriotism to the pressure tech giant, threatened $22 billion in tariff or a penalty basis. Bring job home or pay. What the Apple is countering, de-risking from China for years, shifted production to India. 50% of the US iPhone are nowadays manufactured in India, and simultaneously announced the 500 billion dollar US investment, especially in the car and other segment and robotics. Economic patriotism versus global supply. National security tool. Trump used national patriotism to rally domestic support and manufacturing revival, resonating with the US election narrative, bringing the job back. And the global reality is the manufacturing iPhone in US would double the price of the current iPhone. Apple global strategic foresight. Tim Cook already prepared this in advance. They already started production in India and now making 50% production, and they already committed $500 billion investment in USA. Market reaction, short-term knee-jerk reaction is 2.6%. Apple is dropped immediately after the announcement of the Donald Trump. $185 is current level of the support, and $178 is the next support in the technical chart. Let's dive to the interesting technical chart of the Apple. What Apple is doing? Apple is currently running itself in a very interesting this channel, and they are forming a, in my opinion, this is forming a inverted head and shoulder pattern, and in which the head is currently in making. And this head and shoulder pattern, there is a normal head and shoulder pattern is also there, wh- which are which is currently, I think this is going to be a failed head and shoulder pattern, and this will jump to this level, and then there may be a triangular pattern formation here, and then it may go to upside. If we see a very long-term chart, we'll see a very interesting this D, and these are the dividends. So the company is a very particular in regularly giving a dividend to its stockholders, and there is a split also in between the 2020 and 2021. And in this last part, there is a inverted head and shoulder pattern in making, which is suggesting we may move upward from this place. Currently, this is the triple top formation is there, and there is a small cup cup is forming, and which may gives a breakout from this support line, which is the mainstay. Or if this, in any case, this break this channel, so this will move to the $170 in support area, and that is a buy because the last one till July 7th or July 15th, the bad period of Apple is going to finish. Next, volatile period June to September. Volatility may you may see classic volatility till especially till the first half of the July, and after July there is a good period going to happen in the Apple. Short-term outlook, increased volatility, valuation impact of the 50 to $100 $100 billion hit in the market cap, and the strong fundamental of this company is going itself in a high. Okay. Increasing production cost and margin pressure will affect the overall growth of this company. Strategic opportunity, India is a full hub. AI integration and the wearable market of the wearable is increased across the globe. Winner circle. Short-term winner is going to be Donald Trump. Control the narrative and the force economic policy shift. Long-term winner is going to be Apple because it will adopt and shift operation and the continue global leadership. Uncertain US consumer may face higher price because of the, but potential job growth will increase the consumption in the US. Emerging winner is the last not the least is India is going to be become a winner because it is gained from the shift in the manufacturing and economic development across the globe. Apple adoption strategy. Assess the tariff impact, accelerate India production, innovate new revenue stream, and negotiate with the Trump. Because the Trump already told everyone, "Ki, I am a very good negotiator. Please come and negotiate with me." Even Qatar is already given and gifted a Boeing plane to Donald Trump. So the next in line, the Apple is going to negotiate with the Donald Trump. And this is the very beautiful same chart of the Apple, which is currently in this important red head and shoulder zone. And if the head and shoulder zone is broken, this zone is broken, the neckline is broken, then the next support will be in this area. The manufacturing reality. Reality of the Apple is this: they manufacture only 35% currently in the China, 50% plus is maintained manufactured in India, 10% in Vietnam, and the 5% is the USA. Future better. Evolving supply chain, tech nationalism, and consumer impact is going to affect the company in the near future. But last, not the least, important takeaway point is Apple birth chart is a very good chart. And with the basis of this birth chart and the basis of the dasha of the Rahu and next upcoming dasha of the Rahu with Jupiter, we will witness an immense growth in this company, and this transition of the Antardasha is happen in the next month first week. So till July mid we will see the enhanced volatility in the Apple stock price, and that will gives us an opportunity to accumulate this company's stock in a very good price level. What is the current status of the Apple chart? Currently, it is running at 201 level, and this is forming a very good in this support area. It is going to be up, giving a up move in the near near term. So if it is this Apple is going to cross the area of the 2004 or 5, then we will see a near term rally to 2016. With this, I am signing off from India, wishing you all a very happy and prosperous trading week ahead. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.